Good morning. We well? I slept so hard last night. I woke up, this morning to dreaming about shoe shopping. Particularly boots. Now what's funny, these boots were like this color, kind of, maybe a little lighter. But they only had like the back, like around the calf area. The front was like sheer. And I don't remember it being like see-through material or anything like that, but it was the strangest thing. It was like all of a sudden I was wearing boots and then I woke up in my bed. Telling you. Eventually I'll figure it out, but the dreams have been so like I'm in it, living in it. The astral travel has been crazily what it needs to be right now as we step into the full moon in Scorpio. So I do have a few things, not only in my personal journal, but in the spiritual journal, which I use to, I'm sorry guys, this cord is gonna drive me a little batty, as well. And it's funny how sometimes the correlations come together and how sometimes they don't. Okay, there. But it is what it is. So, moon journal, spiritual journal, moon journal, and then personal journal. That's just that. It has nothing to do with any of the businesses. So, do I consider myself a writer? For sure. Yeah. Been doing it all my life, and it's kind of where I get my inspiration sometimes too, to look back on stuff that I've written like a year ago. Yeah, eventually when my books get done. But I don't rush anything anymore. That's the other thing. I've learned that a lot of things just happen when they're supposed to. You know, there's no, I don't know. I guess I just like the fact that life becomes easier. So, but the other cool thing is I woke up to 4 decks, new decks, and 2 books. One about crystals and one about Wiccan, which I don't know that much about because I don't consider myself any of the above. I'm me. But this had me super excited because I love my fairies. So we pulled fairy deck today. I played with it a little this morning while I was making dinner. Breakfast dinner for my son before he went to bed. We got some really good stuff today, you guys. So it's gonna be a good full moon. Water in the window and glasses, crystals on the windowsills, recharge everything, get them where they, you know, I always try to tell people, make sure you stay home, get yourself cleansed, take a spiritual bath tonight, do those things, okay? So, I'm going to start with this one and see. There was a few things. I think it was questions. Then they got answered. So, for those of you who have been feeling like people are trying to control your life, trying to, you know, tell you how it needs to be, and a lot of it, for a lot of you, comes down to money. And it's really kind of a sad thing because people don't get to tell you what to do, okay? Just remember that. Why do they feel that they get to control? Why do people have to comment on things they know nothing about? So I'm going to go with this one. Oops. I drop things. Oh, I love that card deck. This is how you know they're made well, because it's a nice, solid, and Hay House is beautiful company. Does a lot with spiritual businesses and people that have spiritual businesses. This other tarot deck, I don't know. I gotta look at it. By Rockpool. I haven't heard of them. So, full moon in Scorpio. Self-discovery. That's what I heard. Letting go of things that continue to sabotage you. Take all the criticisms you have of others and turn it on yourself. If you are constantly looking to point out the stuff in others, maybe take a look at you. It is time to let go of people and things that bring chaos. Life is meant to be cooperative and loving. Remember, we all have stuff, and it is not for us to decide for others. Love yourself and show the world how to do that. That is your job. It is that simple. So, got a lot here, and I got these cool affirmator cards, so I'll read that first. The back of them. Unicorns. Clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. So, get rid of all that picking you're doing on other people. Get rid of it. Start concentrating on what you can do better for yourself and the things that you need to do for yourself. And quit criticizing what other people are doing and quit worrying about what other people are doing. It's none of your fucking business. You know, unless somebody has done something to you intentionally bad, that's different. But if you're just worried about because so-and-so said something, or so-and-so did this, or so-and-so did that, and blah, 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 and you're just stirring the pot, and then you're coming around to try and be the savior for people, you're the problem. Okay? I'm just going to say it. Look how pretty these are. Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. So I'm talking to my singles. Because all that worrying that you've been doing and talking shit about other people, guess what it's been doing? It's been holding you back. Because you haven't been worried about yourself and doing the shit you need to do for you. It's going to probably be a trigger warning reading. And just true love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart are returned to good health. So when you choose to let go of all the stuff, guess what comes in? Didn't I say I was talking about my singles? Purple. And purple. And more purple. And he's going to be an emperor or an empress. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Become your own leader. Work for yourself. I did. I said the hell with it. But you also have a Prince of Summer. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. So it looks like you've got two. You're going to have one that's very diligent, set in his ways, knows what he wants, has shown his successes, has shown what he can do, but he's going to have a hard time articulating it sometimes. That's what emperors are. They know a lot of stuff about a lot of things, but they're not connected with their emotions always. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, they need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So, is that emperor going to come in and do this? I'm feeling you might have another person who's going to try in and come and do that. But the problem being is, either your or their ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So how many of you live here? Do you know how to set your ego aside? I had a girl, Sunday, went out for a little while again, and stopped at quite a few places, and just to see people. And I'm telling you, the flip that some people get, the switch, it's amazing. Sweet as pie was the bartender. You know, I got a water, I got a shot of whiskey. I went and I got a couple pull tabs, and I went and I put some music in the jukebox. And I came back and I sat down, and she was talking, you know, it was great, fine. And then all of a sudden, you know, she walked away, and then she came back, and it was like a switch went off, and she's like, you really don't know me. And da-da-da. And I'm just like, hold on. Number one, I didn't ask. Number two, where did this come from? Because this has nothing to do with me. I said, number three, I've done nothing but treat you nice since the moment I walked in the door. So stop yourself. She collected herself, made a few more comments, but they weren't bad or derogatory, and then she moved along. Just be cognizant of when people try to get at you and get a rise out of you like that. that you know your emotions and you keep your ego in check and know that what was just said or just done had nothing to do with me. Because I hadn't done anything. I had just been present. But I know me, and I know how my spirit irritates some people sometimes. So, just giving you an example. 9 of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled. A magical time of life, though, is coming in. I'm all for that. Please. Please come in. Got a lot of summer and autumn, and those are our 2 next, seasons. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Boy, the examples I just used. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Okay? Just stop. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. So apparently, you're going to have somebody coming in who's got some of those. Now, this is my 3rd energy. Who might be the right one. But it might not happen till autumn. And that's okay. Go out and play and have some fun this summer. I'm not saying sleep with everybody. That's not it. And we also have a King of Summer. So you got a King of Summer, King of Autumn, an Emperor, and a Prince of Summer. So we got 4. 4. Honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural, creative endeavor. So, looking good. And the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication, self-discipline, and celebrating your accomplishments. Being in the spotlight. So all that hard work you've been doing. Because I know the fuck I have been. But I at least have gotten out and had some fun now. Different things. Here. Okay. 9 of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happily and successfully self-employed. Cherishing your time alone. I sure the fuck am. This I'll take. The rest of this, I don't know. Those are your messages. I don't claim generally any of them, but reward yourself for all your hard work? Yes, I will. Be grateful you have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So, as we end spring and go toward our summer months, is when you're going to see a lot of this fruition. And when I look at this, it's a gentleman in uniform. Ish looking, castle in the back, beautiful flowers. Look at your fairy wings. I love it. Yeah, they call me a dreamer, and I am. But meditation and contemplation is going to bring you answers. Okay? Your hard work is paying off. The energy is gaining momentum. And you can expect powerful change. Well, how did I start this? Quit with all the oh, and a number coming in that I don't know. We're going to do that. Bye-bye. Taking all that, whatever it is that you got to say about other people, and turn it on you. Okay? We also have the 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Conclusions are within reach. I got 3 angel numbers. I got 1515, 1011, and 1144. The big break, take action, and high vibes. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening for many of you. Divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and a higher calling. So, when you take everything that I've talked about, but taking everything that you complain about everybody else, turning that on yourself, guess what comes of that? I did. I've had to, you know how many times I've had to readjust, refocus, recontemplate, reevaluate, everything. That's why meditation is so important, you guys. I'm telling you. All right, got 5. So in the wintertime is when you planted a lot of these seeds, at least many, okay? And what it's done is it's brought you a big key to a new opportunity in your world because you chose to listen and you chose to take steps. Maybe you're not there fully, but you can refocus at any time, okay? And your favorite babies, not only on the cards, but came out in a trinket, have been the ones helping you, pushing you, giving you the little nudges. That's what fairies do. They give you the little whispers and the little nudges. You can do this. It's okay. Don't listen to the people out there. Listen to you, because it transformed you. Beautiful butterfly. And it brings in all that good luck, all the prosperity, all the stuff, all the green that you've been hoping for. So, go about your day. Quit thinking about what everybody else has said and is doing. Worry about you. Because when you worry about you, it's when the beautiful sun comes out. The last card in the fairy, or the star. That's where you end up going. You realize your worth, and then others start to realize your worth. Okay? Go do it. I love you all so much. See you soon.